Good day, everyone. You are welcome to today's edition of Retirement Matters. We are grateful to God for keeping us alive to see this day. Indeed, we are really appreciative of those that have been following us and been supporting us. We are really thankful to God for how far He has helped us since this program started. Today, we have come again with something that you and I need to know as we plan for our future, as we look at those days that we need to rest after we have worked, because as it's been said that life is sweet after good works, and that is what retirement entails. Today we'll be looking at a topic that says fundamentals for robust retirement. Fundamentals for robust retirement. But before we go into that fully, let's just bring to you the news updates that we have. The first information we are bringing to you has to do with the appeal by some group of pensioners. They have made an appeal to our president, President Muhammad Buhari, that he should intervene in the release of the amount that has been approved for them. According to them, the federal government made an approval for this type of retirees. Around 34.9 billion was approved by the federal government, but according to these retirees, this money has not been paid to them, and they are calling on the federal government through the president to intervene in the release of this fund. The second news item we have here has to do with the protest that the widows of our fallen heroes, the soldiers, made, and they are actually calling for the pension of their deceased husband. And I know that the federal government actually have this type of people in mind, and I know through this protest that this issue raised will be addressed. Then the next news item we have has to do with the agitation that is really happening within the pension space. And many groups have been calling that they should give them the opportunity to exist from the contributory pension space. But the regulator, which is the National Pension Commission, is actually hinging on the white paper that was issued by the federal government, which has made it mandatory for all arms of the government to remain with the contributory pension scheme. And they believe that with this white paper that have been issued by the government, that all the NDAs, that is the ministry, department, and agencies of the federal government, should remain within the contributory pension scheme. These are the news updates that we have for you today. Let's just go into what we have. The topic for today: fundamentals for robust retirement. For you to actually retire well, as it's been said that rest is sweet after hard work. That is what retirement is all about. For you to retire very well, there are many things that you need to put in place, and those things are what we are looking at through this topic, because retirement is in your hands. Though the government has a role to play, the bulk of the responsibilities lies in your hand as a person. You need to plan your future, because the future belongs to you. You have to plan it very well. Well, the first thing we want to look at, for you to have a robust retirement, is that you must cultivate a good lifestyle. a good lifestyle. You must cultivate a good lifestyle. Nobody will help you do that. That is why I said your future is in your hand. You must cultivate a good lifestyle. And cultivating a good lifestyle actually require some things. You have to put some blocks. You have to lay some blocks that will help you, for you to achieve that dream, that time that you feel that when I am tired, almost tired, though some people will say they are retired but not tired, but at that time that your strength may not carry you the way it is carrying you now, you know you just have to put these blocks. And that is why we are talking about cultivating a good lifestyle. And cultivating a good lifestyle, those blocks that you have to put in place, we want to bring them down. We may not exhaust them, but the few ones that we are identifying here. The first one is that you must have a good relationship with your creator. I think that is just the first thing to do. I actually believe I took this one first because of my belief, because I know that without God there is nothing we can achieve. You must have a good relationship with your creator. Be you a Christian, a Muslim, you must have a good relationship with your creator, because that retirement time that you are looking up to, that future you are looking up to, is not in your hands. It is in the hand of your creator. And that is why you must plan it with your creator. Have a good relationship with your creator, fear him, ensure that you do all those things that he expects you to do. And aside your creator, have a good relationship with your neighbors, people that are around you. Make sure that you live a peaceful life. Make sure that you don't use your hand to attract trouble to yourself, because if you have peace, everything around you will be okay. Have good relationship with God and have good relationship with man. I think that is just the first foundation. Then after that, immediately you just gain an employment. You are working either in the formal or informal sector. If you are in the formal sector, once you are employed, make sure that your employer provides this opportunity for you to subscribe to the contributory pension scheme. Make sure as you just get your employment letter, the next thing that you be, even while your salary is coming, make sure that you subscribe to the contributory pension scheme. Then for those that are in the informal sector, thank God that the government has brought and open up an opportunity for us to plan our future through the micro pension plan. The day you just start your work, just make sure that you embrace this micro pension plan. Reach out to the pension fund administrators. The micro pension plan is designed in a way that it will be convenient for you to save money and still plan for your future. That is the first time. Then after that, as money begins to come your way, try as much as possible to marry early if you have the means, because it will help you. Because it's not easy for one to be training children during retirement, and that is why if you marry early and God blesses that marriage with children, and before you get to the time that you are weak, you would have been able to train your children. It's very key. Try as much as possible to marry early. And having married, plan your family. I think that is another good thing. Plan your family. Have the family size that your money can actually cater for. Have the number of children that you'll be able to take care of. Plan your family. And after that, educate yourself, educate your spouse, and educate your children. Both formal and informal education is very key here. Let your children have the necessary education. If you don't even have money to send them to higher institution, make sure that they acquire skills. They can go and learn good handwork. It's part of education too. So that they will be useful to themselves and be useful to you. That is another important thing that we must. All these things are under cultivating a good lifestyle. Another important thing is that you must make sure you do away with things that are harmful to your system. Some people while they are young, they take anything they see, they smoke, they drink anything that they see. All those things, as you take them into your system at old age, it may begin to trouble you. You may have the means, you may have the money, you would have done every other thing, but if you are always down with sickness, you may not enjoy your retirement. And that is why you must be careful what you take into your system is very, very important. It's very, very important. Make sure that you don't take things that will be harmful, things that are toxic to your system, because when you take them, as at the time you are taking them, they may not just have any effect, but at old age they may begin to disturb you. And that is why you must do away with all those harmful substances. Don't take them into your body. This has to do with all these things that we have already mentioned here. They are part of cultivating a good lifestyle. Then the second thing that we want to still speak on this note is the issue of embracing a good retirement plan. And this retirement plan can either come through the pension sector, like as we said, the pension sector provides opportunity for you to plan your life, and this can be done through the contributory pension scheme or the micro pension plan. If it's the contributory pension scheme that you are taking, make sure that it is properly planned. Your employer must give you the opportunity to subscribe to this scheme. And while you are in this scheme, if you feel that what is being contributed and remitted for you, that is if your organization is really faithful, you can still beef it up through what we call the voluntary pension contributions. You can still on your own add to what is being contributed for you. And if maybe you are in employment and your employer is not making any provisions for you, you can as well make sure that you take it up with your employer. Don't just allow your employer to rob you of the beautiful future that you anticipate. Let your employer make contributions and remit on your behalf. Is very key. Don't just remain like that thinking that the salary you are getting is enough, because when you are out of job, you see that the salary may not be able to carry you too far. That is why you must have something through this scheme. For those that are in the informal sector, it is in your own hand. Nobody is there to compare anybody. You have to compare yourself to embrace the micro pension plan, and make sure that you subscribe to it and make contributions as you look up to a better future. And then that is just that. Then the last thing we want to talk as part of the fundamentals is investment. Make sure that you invest. There are many opportunities that you can leverage to plan the investment. You can invest through insurance. You buy like policies that has to do with how to save money. We have many life policies like that that can help you plan. Some of them that are called term assurance. You can buy term assurance. You just give yourself, say, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, this is what I want to do. You can buy that policy and begin to pay your premium towards that. You can buy endowment program for education program for your children to help you train your children, because at that time you need more money to do that. You can buy that. You can still buy life assurance cover. You can buy whole life, or you just buy the one that is specific. All these things are part of investment that you have to make. Then another key investment that I always encourage people to make is the investment in the area of real estate. The first one that you have to do there is to make sure that you own your own personal property. Own a house for yourself, for your family, because paying rent during retirement is not an easy thing. Sometimes some people, while they are working, they just say, okay, I want to live in this choice place, I want to live in this, I want to retire in this place, let me begin to work towards it. And before they know, the retirement time has actually come, and they will still retire as a tenant. Retiring as a tenant is not an easy thing, because at the time that money what you are even receiving as a monthly pension may not even be enough to cater for your rent, and by then you still have other needs to meet. That is why it is very, very important, once you are working, make sure you have that plan to own your own personal property. It will do you it will do you good, it will do you well for you to own your own property. It's a very key investment. If you have owned your own property, you can as well you know invest in houses for rent. Build houses, build shops that you can give out to people to rent. It will actually help you to during your retirement. This is very key. You can see leverage opportunities in the capital market to make investment, buy stocks and other investment opportunities that are there, exploit them. Then you can still, through expert, invest in bonds and many other investment opportunities that exist in that sector too. You can leverage them to plan your retirement. Treasury bill and all those, you need an expert to guide you, making such investment. Another investment you can do, you can still leverage opportunities in the money market. The money market has to do with the banks. You can still look at the opportunities that are there, plan, invest there, with the aim of having a better future. These are the fundamentals that we have already looked at. We may not be able to exhaust them. There are still many other things that you can do, but with these few things that we have brought to you today, we believe that if we are able to work with them, it will really help us to get into that beautiful future that we have designed and we anticipate to live with God on our side. That is just it. I want to say thank you for giving us your time today, as we continue to come your way on a daily basis from Monday to Fridays. Once more, for those that want to reach us, you can reach us through our email, which is ispenonline@gmail.com. Then you can as well reach us through our mobile lines, which are 08054269557. Then the other number is 07033253527. Those numbers, you can as well use them to get across to us via WhatsApp. We want to say thank you for giving us your time today. We implore you to subscribe to this channel, share this information. If actually you benefit from it, share it to your friends, to people that are around you, so that they too will learn from it. Once more, we want to say thank you for joining us today. By the grace of God, we will still come your way tomorrow. Remain blessed as we continue to eye a better future. Thank you very much.